And today we're finally going to start way back. I think in December we made characters for Corsairs of Cthulhu, which is a Call of Cthulhu game where you're fighting the Mythos in the Golden Age of Piracy, circa 1720. I think we established. It's been so long, so the players
Right.
may correct me if I'm wrong. But we are going to be playing through this book, Corsairs of Cthulhu, and this is by from New Comet Games, written by Ben Burns, and it is nominally for Chaosium's wonderful game Call of Cthulhu of the seventh edition. But we're also adding this to it, a pulp aspect to it. All the characters have pulp hit points, pulp stats in theory, and they're archetypes, so they have some pulpy talents. And I will introduce the characters first, uh, and then I'll introduce some concepts of pulp that differs it maybe from what you're used to in watching or seeing a Call of Cthulhu game, and then we'll get into the game. So I'm going to introduce you from my left to right as I see you on the roll 20. So first is going to be Joe.
Hi, good evening. I'm Joe Junkers. I'm going to be playing a French physician by the name of Dr. Villars Saint-Just. He's French, he's from New Orleans, he's a bit of a drunk, and his wife has gone missing, so he's gone to the high seas to try to track her down.
Nice. All right. And next we have BJ, who is muted.
How? Now can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. Gonna
All
drink.
right. Hello. I am playing Cookie. That's he has a name, but I don't know if anybody else knows him as anything but other than Cookie. Um, he is the cook. He is English and uh, loves the lore of the sea. He's always fascinated with the lore of the sea and talking about it. Telling stories. Um, he's also he's not a good cook, but no one has the stones to tell him he's a bad cook because that's how you lose appendages on the ship by complaining about the food.
Nice.
He's the one with the knives.
Yeah. And I guess perhaps the captain of the ship you're going to be on might be backing him up on that. We'll see.
Yes. Well, occasionally he can he can if he has the right seasonings and flavorings, he turns out a pretty good meal. But if it's sort of isn't properly prepared, if he's not properly provisioned, then he's actually.
All
We'll see
right.
how this works out. His trait is he's a good cook, but his cooking skill is 25. So I don't know how we're going to reconcile that, but we'll figure it out, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. And lastly, we have, but not leastly, or last we have. I shouldn't use adverbs because Stephen King says don't use adverbs. But last we have Arlen.
Hi, I'm Arlen, and I'm playing Martin de Klerk, who's a Dutchman. He is something of a scholar, and even knows a little bit of the sweet science, not boxing, but alchemy.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, I hope you studied the. So, like the Corsairs of Cthulhu book provides a bunch of alchemy formulas. I don't know if you'll.
yeah, I'll look up.
I don't know if you'll get into that, but maybe eventually we'll explore how that works and how that goes. So, all right. So, like I said, it's a pulp game, and nominally use like a D100 roll below your stat or skill. There are multiple levels of success. You get a hard success if you roll 50% or less than your skill, and you get an extreme success if you roll 20% or less than your noted skill level on a percentile dice on a D100. Uh, Pulp does a few different things, so I'm going to show the Pulp cheat sheet here. So Pulp does interesting things with luck. You can adjust your skill or characteristic roll much like you can in the optional luck roll in 7th edition 1-for-1. You can adjust a weapon fumble or malfunction for 10 points, and that might be important because this is the age of the musket and the flintlock, I believe. So they probably have a wider range of messing up. You can have your sanity cost, and you double full sanity cost in luck points, and you can have your sanity points, half your sanity loss. You can avoid unconscious by spending 1 point of luck, and then each round it doubles, right? So the first round, if you go to 0 and you want to stay conscious, you spend 1 luck point. The next round would be 2 luck points, etc. You can regain 1d6 hit points with 20 points, and you can avoid certain death by using all the luck points you currently have, and that you have to be at least a 30-point minimum. But luck cannot be used to adjust luck, or adjust damage, or after a pushed roll, which is interesting, or to adjust your sanity roll, although you can mitigate sanity, like I mentioned, or adjust your I cannot talk today, skill experience checks. And then you regain luck every session. I think they have a starting luck right now, so you don't have to do that this session. But in the next session we play, then they'll roll down here and either add 1d10 or 2d10, 1d10 plus 5 or 2d10 plus 10. So the other important thing is that you can use luck in combat. So here is the Pulp combat sheet. So you guys should have access to these sheets to look at it. And then these are just the firearms difficulty levels on the left, and other firearms rules as well that can be used. We really don't have armor, but standing behind some planks or the gunnels on a ship might be worth 3 points of armor, or ducking behind the cannon might be even more. So those are things to consider. We may or may not use the optional hit locations if we want some flavor, but it ultimately doesn't really matter. All right. So these are, and I don't know if we really, unless you have like a brace of flintlocks, you probably won't be uh, firing with multiple penalty dice or a penalty dice anyway, because it's usually single shot. But you might be attacking, twice in a round, so you never know. Could be using it for that. Okay. So, any questions or comments from the players?
Refresh my memory, Carl. Bonus and penalty dice. How do
All
they
right.
work?
So, so you might be our listeners. I don't know, Mike and Joe. You're a long-standing D&D player. So it's like advantage, disadvantage, but it refers to the tens dice. So a bonus dice, you roll two tens dice, or an extra tens dice, and you take the lower.
Okay.
So, and then for a penalty dice, it's the opposite. You roll 2 tens dice and take the higher, so you can more greater chance of failing.
Cool. Thanks for the clarification.
Yep, and I think on the character sheet, I know Arlen made a test run of a roll for his listen check, and I think it looked like it was if he had a bonus dice, it was a success. He had a bonus dice there, right? So cool. Is that correct? Yeah.
Yes, if I had had a bonus dice, I would
Yeah,
have
because he rolled a
succeeded.
61 and then rolled a 2 and then a 5. If he had had 2 bonus dice, but
Yeah.
the first one was a 2, the second was a 5. All right, cool.
And so where would we roll that?
So if you look at the character sheet,
Mm-hmm.
I'll look at
I'll take a look at medicine, let's say.
yeah. So
And then,
if you look at medicine,
Mhm.
you'd roll the purple, and I think it asks if you click on it. Yeah, it rolls both all 3 dice.
Oh, okay.
If you don't have to roll a bonus dice, you can just roll the green, and they'll just shoot
Okay.
a single dice. Right.
Gotcha.
Yep. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. And hey, it's been some time since we played, so if you have any questions, I know Call of Cthulhu generally comes back to our memories, but sometimes it doesn't. If you have any questions, right? And then like it gives you three values there, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
like it's like the hard and then the extreme, right? That it gives you
Okay.
34 and 13, right? The hard and
Oh,
the
I gotcha.
extreme chances, right? So you're too short of a hard success,
Okay.
right? In that case, okay, all right. So here we are, circa 720, somewhere on the Spanish Main. You find yourself having signed onto a new ship, the Kronos. I will show you a picture of the Kronos. You can see that. It's quite a good sized ship,
Beefy.
multi-layer ship. It's a Spanish galleon that has obviously been modified and sails under a Captain Christoph, who I will show you. Captain Christoph, for everyone to see. You notice that there seems to be no quartermaster on board, or at least you haven't met him. You know only that you were hired recently for a special mission that would require your particular talents. The ship sails like it's on a mission under full sails and cutting through the water at full speed. After a few hours at full sail, a shout comes down from the crow's nest. You look to the horizon and see a small dot that continues to grow. It's another ship. Captain Christoph emerges from his cabin as if he knew this would happen. He strides confidently across the deck. He pulls a spyglass from his coat and peers at the distant vessel. After a few long minutes, he calls, "That's our target, lads. Time for some piracy." The deck turns a bit chaotic as crew assume battle stations, readying the cannons and checking their personal weapons. The captain calls out to Mr. Chappelle, the sailing master, although Mr. Chappelle there is a woman. "Make sure we come up to its port side." Christoph leans close to you and says with a wink, "There are ports the stronger side. Don't you want a fair fight?" He laughs. It's kind of a gurgly kind of laugh. "No, you best be getting ready to bloody yourselves. Oh, and try not to shoot at the big black man." Right? The Kronos fires a warning shot as it closes in on the ship. You see probably on the side that you approach, you see La Contessa. It is a sloop that almost seems to be floundering. Its sails unusually sloppy. The Kronos easily overtakes her. The ship draws close enough for you to read her name, like I said, La Contessa, and it's this much smaller ship, right? So you're on this big Spanish galleon, and this is like a schooner about this size here,
Oh.
right? And as the Kronos pulls alongside, again, the port side of La Contessa, Christoph yells to the captain of the target ship, "Surrender now, Captain! You know what I want. Give it over, and I'll let you and your crew live." The other captain yells back, "I don't know what accent I would use for the other captain. I'd rather kiss Davy Jones tonight than surrender to a pirate like you." And then he goes, "Fire!" And you hear like the fizzle. You maybe brace for the shot of the few cannons on board the schooner's deck. And then it's underwhelming to say the least. Nothing happens. There's a fizzle and fizz, and the captain looks very confused, a little scared. Captain Christoph nods, and a solid red flag draws up under the skull and crossbones. The faces of the sailors on the other ship pale, as they know what the flag means, that no prisoners will be taken. The captain of the La Contessa looks a bit nervous, and he yells out, "Something else!" But it's lost under the din of the fire from the Kronos. And one by one, the cannon's fuses on the Spanish ship are lit, and boom, boom, boom from the Kronos. The captain, maybe see him as a smoke through the smoke and haze. He's like running from the deck. Captain Kristoff stands on the quarterdeck looking bored, one arm raised, the other draped across the rail. The crew of the La Contessa, like I said, scrambles about, trying to figure out what's going wrong, and maybe try to pick themselves apart or up as that ship was ripped apart in the first volley of blasts. The lead balls torn through decks, masts, arms, and legs. Bodies, heads explode in blood and gore. And then sailors from the Kronos, hopefully maybe including some of yourselves, are throwing grappling hooks across.
Sure.
The battle is on. Mute the switch map. So I'll put you here. And people are swinging about to the Kronos, the upper deck of the Kronos itself. As you look across, right, you see one of the Corsairs from your boat kind of swings across and engages one of their sailors. So the your guys are the ones that look like pirates, the ones with the sword. Those are
Mhm.
your allied Corsairs from the Kronos. So I guess you can choose. You can choose kind of where you want to grapple across.
Are we worrying about such things as initiative in this or not?
The way initiative works is a good question. The way initiative works is that you look at your dex stat, and we go in order of dex from highest to lowest.
Okay.
And if you have like your pistol out and ready to go, that's a plus 50, and I think you have a talent related to that. I believe in your character. I know it's been a while, but I took a look at
Yeah, I don't think so. I've got two talents, I believe.
it. Okay.
In irons, which give me bonuses to power checks,
Okay.
and three sheets to the wind, which allow me to spend luck to avoid becoming too drunk.
Oh, maybe Santiago has something like that where he can
Right.
have something. He can have his gun like ready to go or something like that. Yeah, or maybe is it Cookie? I don't know. What you guys have. Okay. So presumably you swing across. You can place yourselves. Ideally, you're supposed to be like helping one of your pirate allies
Mm-hmm.
as the melee is kind of moving across the deck, or you can try to find the captain. Right. So I'll just go. So does anyone have higher than a 60 dex?
That would not be me.
I have exactly 60.
Okay. So you can swing across to and then do something if you would like.
I think I'd rather hang back and let all the people who are better fighters go first.
Okay.
Quite honestly.
All right. Do Cookie or Dr. Villard have a?
Dr. Malone was somewhat clumsy. He's at a 35.
Okay. Let me see what is Santiago Alvarez at? Oh, he is extremely quick. We're gonna go ahead and play him. I'll roll for him, so you guys don't get in trouble from the other player who unfortunately could not make it tonight. But I don't want to let him get caught behind and get him some skill rolls and all that kind of stuff, you know. So, all right. So Santiago is going to swing across to here, and I guess what will he do? I'm thinking. Oh, I guess he doesn't have his firearms up here, of course. I guess he has a blunderbuss, though. I think is that correct?
You got me.
Is this? Yeah, I don't see what he has. Maybe it wasn't quite finished. But I know he has rifle and shotgun at a 63. So I'll say he's gonna blast somebody with a blunderbuss, and I'll have to find how much that does in the book. There is a table if people are following along on page 26. A blunderbuss, much like a shotgun. All right. So I'll roll for him as he swings across. And I'm going to give him a bonus dice for point blank as he can blast that guy to his sort of 1 o'clock.
Okay.
And oh, that guy's probably annihilated. So blunderbuss does 46.
4 by 6 within 10 feet.
So
I'm sorry, 10 yards.
Yeah. Oh, so you just see like this guy's gone, right? So with an extreme success, assuming that this is an impaling weapon, it would do 24 plus another 46 damage. I think the 24 is enough. And then there's probably like shrapnel and blasts and gore behind that guy as well from other people who are standing nearby as that kind of cone of shot explodes outwards. Okay. So no one else had a 60, right? Just Martin.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So there's like fighting that goes on. That guy's gone. So. All right. All right. So this guy doesn't have to do anything. This guy here. All right. So you see this guy go down. He also got an extreme success against him, and this guy here takes some damage. But it's still up. All right. All right. What are the next? So Martin, you still holding?
Yeah.
All right, well,
So how nimble is Cookie?
I can't. You're muted again, Bijo.
Cookie is just standing by the captain like he's observing everything's happening.
Okay. Well,
As
Villard's
Martin
going
can
to
go in.
Yeah, Villard was going to go across too, but I'll let Martin go do his thing.
I'll hop over.
Okay. Yeah, you can hop over like down here near the wheel, or
Yeah, I want to hop over right over here and then
Okay.
shoot
Okay.
guy with my gun.
Okay. So I think you would also be at point blank if I'm not 10 feet within 10
Yeah,
feet.
it's
Yeah,
10 yards of range, so.
Yeah, you get a bonus dice.
All right. Pop, pop.
Wow. Extreme success. So how much? What's the damage on that pistol?
D6 plus 1.
So that'd be 7 plus another D6 plus 1. I think he's gone.
So yeah, full
damage is
13.
So 13 points of damage. Oh, because it rolled it.
Yep.
Nice. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Dr. Villard. Dr. Sanjust.
Dr. Sanjus, he looks at this and attempts to slip across because it looks like, at least to him, that the way down below decks is through this area here on the map. through
Yeah.
that hatch, perhaps.
Awesome. Yeah, here there's also like there's like a door that looks like it goes down as well.
Hmm.
Probably here.
Yeah. Huh. That's actually the better place to be, is over that way. He was
Okay.
going to be heading in that direction, trying to get to the door, and oh, he's going to have to come around to the door. But somebody's dead there already, so there's not really an impediment.
Okay.
So he gets
Cool.
there and holds the door open for whoever wants to run in first.
All right. So, Cookie.
The men are doing fine, aren't they, Captain?
Just do what you get paid for, lad.
Cook?
I thought you were good with them knives. We all fight on this ship.
Oh. Be better if I had a pistol, but okay. Yep, he'll land here.
Okay.
And how would I go about basically just stabbing that guy in the back while not that guy.
This guy.
Yeah, that's one of our guys. There
Sorry.
you go.
Kind of like, is there any way he can like kind of creep around?
Yeah, you can do that, like the equivalent of sneak in this game.
Yeah.
What is that? Stealth.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not any good at that.
You might think you are.
But with all the chaos, you can give yourself a bonus dice. They're all in the midst of fighting. So.
Okay, I'm trying to click on that, and it is not. Here, let me try this again.
Don't forget to.
What's the difference between the purple die and the green die on the?
The purple dice if you have a bonus dice. The green dice is if you don't have any bonus dice.
So, purple die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. A bonus dice. Okay. Well, so you can still attack him, but it's not a sneak attack or anything.
Okay.
And don't forget to to check your skill if you succeed without using luck or pushing.
Right. So that we have a chance of advancing it.
Yes.
Okay, I have it checked if I was trained. I need to uncheck that then.
Yeah. Nice. So 4 damage this guy. Okay.
Yep.
What's your points?
Nice. There's more, despite the carnage in front of Santiago and his Kronos companion. There's more that are bold, knowing that they're fighting to the death, apparently. So, all right.
Hopefully, Santiago's as good with his blade as he is with the blunderbuss.
Right. You do see Captain Kronos come on, kind of swing on board, shoot someone, draw a cutlass as well, getting ready to cut another person down. I mean, this is like yeah. So you think that the La Contessa maybe had at most 40 sailors, but Kronos has like 80 people. And many of the ones on the Contessa were dazed and injured, of course, and now demoralized because their cannons somehow aren't working. And you're just give them good broadsides. All right. So I think it's Santiago is going to move up and attack. What is he? He's got, I guess, he's good at fighting brawl too. Man, all right, he succeeded. Assuming he has a cutlass. Oh man, 1d8 plus 1 plus damage bonus. This guy's a beast. So, he rolls a D8, a D4, and a D8 and a D4, and adds +1. So, oops. And I'll have to build out. I'll remind the player to build out D8 for 9 points of damage. All right, he nearly cuts that guy down. Not quite. All right. Is anyone at like above a 60? Like I asked, or just Martin? Right? Is next?
Yeah.
Cookie.
I'm at
Cookie.
60.
Okay, Cookie. Well, Cookie delayed, so I don't know what his is at. Or he's slow also. Cookie. Oh, look.
Oh, look, Carl, I'm just going to take and put my decks in the blue circle on my
yes,
on
okay.
my token.
That's probably a good idea. And somehow, how will I? Huh. Your. I don't know why the things didn't. Can you guys see your on the token your stuffs?
I cannot see the bars on mine.
You have
I
to
only
put
see.
the. I had to go in and put the denominator into the.
Oh, that's what happened, huh? I guess when I put it over, I don't need this. Okay, that's probably what happened. Okay. Brought the tokens over, it didn't put the max in.
I gotcha.
But I'm fixing that. All right, and yeah, okay,
Hey, and we've got a mat.
and we do. Yeah, he's telling me he's winning. All right. So I guess Martin, you're up. You see this guy kind of trying to get bold and move towards you guys, but you can go down the hatch if you want.
That was my intent for the doctor.
Yeah, but I think Martin goes before you, right?
Oh, he does. He does.
Yeah. You want to go down first, Martin?
No.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay.
I'm going to spend my round doing the first of 3 rounds that it takes me to reload my pistol.
Okay. Nice. Is there like I wonder? Is it like in Warhammer Fantasy that you can roll and you get a number of six? No, it's not. I guess like you
I
get
don't think so. I think it's just a straight. It takes this long to reload it.
Okay.
Like if you want to do a lot of shooting, you just have extra guns.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Like that makes sense. You like a brace. You know, like you
Yeah.
see in the pirate things, like a
Yeah.
brace.
But I don't have that, so it's going to take me a while to get
Right.
back to effective.
Well, this guy's gonna move here to intercept. Howling as these folks from the Chronos are apt to do. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll for them. Roll for your Chronos guys. It'll be the first set of rolls. Ooh, this guy fails miserably. I guess that's a fumble. Huh? See if he falls down. Nope. All right. This guy swings his cutlass and it gets stuck into like the mast or something. What was I? 31.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and BJ, if you add your dexterity to your blue bar, it'll let Carl know where we're at in the sequence.
And second is a hit. Oh, that's a D8. Sorry. 3 plus 1. Okay. This guy's here. So Cookie, you can still get to kill the steal there. This guy only does 4 more points. This guy's still up. And this guy Oh, okay. You kind of well, yeah. Well, they go first, but that's cool. I'll let you keep that
Okay, sorry.
because you don't go till 40. They go right after your guys. And then I rolled a 63 as a miss, and this guy got a 1. All right, so this guy goes down with an axe to the head.
Ooh,
I rolled a 1, so that's going to be max damage with a boarding axe, which is a
yikes.
7 plus damage bonus, so like 11. All right, all right. Okay, this guy here. So the bad guys. I guess this guy here. Matt, are you on the Zoom already? I don't know if you can hear us.
Yes.
You are. All right. So Santiago, would you like to counter attack or dodge this guy here?
I'd like to dodge, please.
Okay. Let me see if this guy actually hits, and then you'll see if you need to dodge. That guy, it's a possible hit. And is it a hard? It is a normal success. So if you want to would like to dodge, you just need a normal dodge, a success on a dodge.
Dodge, dodge, dodge. Is that the purple or the green?
You can roll green because there's no bonus dice on this. Oh no.
Failure.
I have failed.
You can use 2 luck to make that a success. And then since you got a normal success, that's you succeed
All right.
in the dodge.
Does luck regenerate or?
Yes, every session it will regenerate.
Oh,
All right. So I just modify it, drop it by 2, or how do I do
Yes,
that?
you subtract 2 from your luck on the character sheet.
Is that recorded somewhere else to where I know what the maximum is? Or?
it's always going to be fluid.
Yeah, it's gonna be fluid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There, I've adjusted it.
Okay, so you dodge. Oh, by the way, you swung over, blasted this guy and others behind him with an extreme success on your blunderbuss. And then this guy came up to you and you sliced at him. And he's still up, almost taken down, but not quite. Okay.
Yes, our captain chose to offer them no quarter, so they're fighting to the death.
All right. So you have a check already on your rifle and your melee. So, okay. All right. I think that's it. So now Cookie attacks. Does 2 points of damage. Gets the kill steal on this guy.
He gets all the XP.
Yeah.
Do we is it just one attack per round?
Pretty much. I mean, I guess if you wanted to do like 2-weapon fighting, there used to be in the older versions like a dex threshold. I don't know if there are, but it would be like you'd get a penalty dice for any subsequent attack.
Oh, okay. I could fling a throwing knife at somebody else, but if it's
Yeah, you could do that. It would be a penalty. Like if you wanted to do that, you could fling a knife at him, but it'd be with a penalty dice.
And you'd be disarmed.
no, I have 3 throwing knives. Yeah, I'll go ahead and fling a knife at this guy, a throwing knife, just to soften him up.
Well, it's probably good because this guy, with an extreme success, this guy goes down. And yeah, go ahead.
Okay, how do I roll with a penalty?
Purple one.
The purple one, and we go on the bottom.
Oh, I see.
Well, it'll show us. We'll take the highest value. Penalty dice were you failed with the 92.
Okay.
Yep. Oh no, with a one penalty dice you succeeded. With a 45 succeeds. Yeah. See, like you look at the yellow one, it says -1 success.
Mhm.
So we take the first
Okay.
2. And if you had 2 penalty dice, then we'd look at the third roll.
Okay,
that one.
that's how that's working. Okay.
So that's a success.
Okay.
You can roll damage.
I rolled it 4.
Nice. All right. Okay. I guess it's Dr. Villard and Mr. de Klerk.
Dr. Villard slips down the stairs to the lower deck to see if he can't find a wandering captain.
Okay. I think
He's got a pistol in one hand. And he draws his. I know he's got a blade of some sort. What kind is it? A large knife. Just in case things get to be a little too close quarters.
I'm very confused by this map. We can amend things. We need to.
Yeah, it looks like you can only get into the back section of the ship
Yeah.
by that set of stairs that I came down.
Yeah.
In order to get to the front section of the ship, you have to go down the other set of stairs.
Yeah.
Which is up here.
Or maybe
Or over here.
Or here, yeah. Maybe that's where you guys went down. We'll amend that. So you're down like here.
Okay.
And then Martin's here. Closer to the action.
Sure.
Okay, Martin.
All right, round 2 out of 3 of reloading.
Okay. All right.
So this round 1 of 3? Or are we at the top of the order again?
We're at the top of the order. So
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
So
Good enough.
Santiago, it's your turn. I had you fire your blunderbuss and then draw your cutlass.
Oh, okay. I got a cutlass out. I'm going to try to attack this person who's
Okay.
adjacent.
He's
They're
gonna-
both enemies, right?
Well, no, this is a ally.
Oh, well, I don't want to attack him. I'll attack number 9.
Okay.
That's Mr. Damage 9 to you, sir.
Mr. Damage 9?
Yeah. As in, he's taking 9 points of damage.
Yeah. He's not
okay.
doing so great. But the captain called for no quarter.
So there's a fighting brawl.
Yeah,
And there's firearm. Where's melee?
You got out your weapon, so there should be something in the weapons section, should there not?
yes.
Okay, no.
For your cutlass?
I have no cutlass on here. What happened to it?
All right. I thought he didn't fill it out, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, just use fighting brawl.
It's an illusionary weapon.
Yeah.
Yes.
27.
Okay, that's a hit. So did it give you damage or didn't? So damage is going to be a D4 and for a cutlass, a D8 plus 1 plus your damage bonus. So it's going to be a D8, a D4, and plus 1. Oh, and he did try to dodge, but he needs a hard success. So I need to get a 15 here.
1D8
1d8 plus
1D8 plus
1d4.
4.
1d8 plus 1d4 plus 1.
Five. Haha.
All right, so he goes down. Okay. Okay. So technically, so it's that one. So now I guess it's this guy here. He's gonna go at Cookie, who threw a knife at him. He's gonna pull out the knife and try to stab you with it, Cookie. Would you like to dodge or counterattack? I think you're muted on the Zoom.
So dodge would be okay. We have a dodge skill to it. What's the counterattack skill? Fighting brawl.
Yeah.
My dodge would be at a 20, and my I think I'd definitely got a parry.
Yeah. Well, see if you have to do it. I'll have to see if he hits first. So I will roll that to see if he hits you. He does not. No, 31. Wait,
Okay.
31. That's a normal hit.
Okay. So I just roll a fighting roll then for my
Yep.
try to parry.
Or you're counterattacking. Really. All right.
Oh, counterattack, and I can roll damage.
Yeah, I think how does that? I think it goes. I don't know if it's like if it's poker or if it's do you remember if is it poker or is it the counterattacker wins?
Not sure.
I'm not sure.
Let's see what it says in the book about counterattack.
Yep.
Huh. That must be in the pulp book.
I think it is in the normal book, but I will find it. I know dodge you tie. You just got to dodge, successfully dodge. But I feel like there's a special rule for counterattacking.
I think it's like you have to get a higher level of success
Okay,
on your counterattack because it's tougher to
counterattack.
counter. Is the
It's
idea.
just a regular success though. So
Okay, so I think he hits. Okay, but we can look just to make sure. But I'm pretty sure you're right because I remember it's different than the. It's different than dodge. Dodge
Yeah.
you just dodge if you succeed, right? Or you have to match it. But maybe counterattack you have to beat it.
Yeah, that's what I remember, but
But hey,
I'm
let's
certain.
look up. Or is it called fight back? It's probably called something different.
is that going to be a specific pulp rule or is that the general rule?
No, that's a general rule.
Okay.
This fighting. Fighting. It's called fighting back. Of course, it's not counterattack. Grr. So if the attacker, here's on page 103, well, the compilation book. If attacker achieves a higher level of success, they deal damage to their target. If the defender achieves a higher level of success, he or she is successfully blocked, parried, etc. In the case of a draw, the attacker wins when the opponent is fighting back. Okay, so the attacker wins. All right. So you have to get Arlen is right. You have to get a higher level of success to block, parry, or
Okay.
avoid. Yeah. Okay. So he does damage to you. And it was your. Do you have a large knife or a small knife? Or a medium
Large
knife?
knife.
Wow. Okay. 2 points of damage. All right. Okay. That's the only enemy that's left right now. So Martin, you finished reloading your gun because you go to
Yep.
60. Yep. Okay. And I guess it is.
Didn't get my round.
No, not yet. So it's Cookie, and then you because you're 35 and Cookie's a 40.
Okay.
Yeah. So Cookie, what do you want to do?
I'm going to attack that guy back.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Okay. All right.
Well, you could spend 5 points of luck.
Right.
Um.
Well, he's still gonna might dodge. Right. But
Or I could push the roll.
oh, you could push. Yeah.
How does a push work?
You re-roll, but then we negotiate a consequence.
Hmm.
Like if you fail the push, for example, maybe you lose your knife slips out of your hand or something like that.
Okay.
Where's my luck? I'm going to go ahead and just spin the luck to make that a success.
Okay. Well, okay. He's gonna attempt to dodge. He dodges.
Okay.
Okay. Dr. Villard.
Dr. Villard is at the bottom of the stairs and looking around
Yeah.
to see what he sees down here in the hold.
Yeah, it's kind of dark. There's probably it's smoky, and there's some lantern light. You see a door behind you, a door in front of you.
Let's check out this door. Come
Which
on,
one?
you.
Which
I'm
one?
trying to click on it. It's the one to the left.
The one?
There we go.
The one behind you?
This one.
Okay. Oh, wow. Why does it explode?
That was an FX. That was an FX thing.
Oh, neat.
I was just there we go.
Okay.
I was on the wrong toggle.
Yep. I should have you make a listen check, but you kick that door open.
Sure.
It's currently empty.
Huh.
But you can make a listen check. Also.
Sure. Listen.
Normally you probably wouldn't have to, but yeah, it's so loud, the fighting, screaming, yeah. So okay.
And Dr. Villard's not known for his ability to listen well.
Right. Okay. Santiago.
All right. So I'm up here next to one of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a guy down there, number 4 on him.
Yeah, you see Cookie in Mortal Kombat. Yeah, you can get one. Yeah, you can get there. No problem.
Right there.
Yep. And roll a luck check.
Luck check. Luck.
Jeez.
Oh, no. I'm not lucky.
All right. So as you're moving past, I mean, you guys are pulp heroes, so, I gotta make it more challenging. So before you get there, some guy who's like, reaches out to try to grab your leg.
Whoa, an invisible foe.
Yeah.
Well,
he was like on the ground. He sort of reaches up, in desperation, type of thing. All right. You can still not grab your leg. Man, I don't know. So 83 is a miss. So you can ignore him and keep going, or you can kick him, or I don't know, whatever you want to do.
Oh, okay. Do you get a bonus for attacking a person when they're laying down?
Yeah, you get a bonus dice.
Okay. So I will attack that guy. And I've got cutlass on here now.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, I have failed.
I was rolling so much better for you. Anyway. You can roll another. You should have hit the purple dice because you got a bonus dice. So you could roll another D10. Just roll a D10 and we'll compare it to the 8 that you rolled there. So that's a 15 now. So that is a hard success. It's a success. So go ahead and do damage. So 5 damage. Okay. We'll take that damage. So you hit him actually. All right.
1 and 3.
He fails to dodge. 73. All right. Okay. That was you. Martin.
Yes.
Fully loaded and ready to go.
Okay. I guess there's some targets around here, so I can shoot this guy.
Yep.
Yeah. Let me take a shot.
I think he's at point blank. Still. Yep. 10 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get a feel for what nationality the Contessa was?
I probably should have done a Spanish accent.
Okay.
So that's 14 points of damage, right? Because
Yeah.
it's the same max and max.
Yep. His head explodes.
Nice.
You got guts all over you, Cookie, from that dude. All right. So now it is are there any bad guys left? Oh, this guy here. This guy's going to attack you with a penalty dice because he's on the ground. Do you want to counterattack or dodge, Alvarez? Fight back, or is this fight back or dodge? Matt.
I'll try to dodge out of the way.
Okay. So he attacks. The 62 is a miss. So I don't know why it keeps hitting twice. But 62 is a miss. So good. All right. Cookie.
Yes. What am I going to do to this guy?
Well, this guy's done. His head exploded.
Oh, he's done.
Yeah, I blasted him.
I will come over here and help.
Okay.
Let's try to shank him.
All right. He's going to attempt to dodge with a penalty dice.
Oh, it's going to be hard to do that.
Yeah. 34.
I got an extreme success.
34 is a fail. So he is gone.
Okay.
Yep. He's gone. Stab him. All right.
Do these guys have pistols?
Oh yeah, there's pistols around and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like picking up pistols as we go. I don't have any firearms. I just have my knives.
Okay. All right. Dr. Sanjus.
Dr. Saint-Just looks to be where he's at. He moves across the hall
Okay.
and tries a rinse and repeat
Okay.
over there.
Cookie probably has like a empty grain sack that he had stuffed in his belt. As soon as everybody's dead, he's like looting bodies.
Okay. There is somebody in there.
BJ, it's collecting ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's part of our treasure haul. I'm gonna,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna screw
Uh-huh.
you guys over.
Right.
Okay. Give me a spot hidden.
Sure.
Well, you see this guy. You see this guy here, right?
Okay.
For sure. You see him. That's not what I'm.
I'll see if I spot anything else, though.
Yeah. That's what I'm.
No.
So, all right. So he kind of looks at you. He's kind of surprised.
Yes. Oh, monsieur, you were in the wrong place, the wrong ship, the wrong time.
Because I do not know what you mean. This is my
It
ship.
is a shame
You
you're
are
not
pirates.
wealthy. It is a shame you're not wealthy.
You see like his cutlass is lying, lying on some piece of furniture nearby. He's definitely gonna go for it. You have your gun out though, right?
Dude,
Huh?
I do have a gun out.
Okay, so technically you're like an 85, and because you get a plus 50 if your gun is ready to go. I forgot about that, Arlen. Because you had your gun out, ready to go.
And he'll go ahead and, he was hoping this guy might be worth some money to somebody. But now he'll just go ahead and fire at the guy.
Okay. Well, we'll go. Well, oh yeah, I guess you could. It's fine. They're not going to get to you until next round anyway. That's fine. Nice. 3 points of damage. All right, you wing him.
Okay.
All right, so Alvarez, it's your turn.
All right. Everything is settled down on this up here on the quarterdeck.
Yeah, I'll let you have a listen check with a bonus dice. Martin, you for sure hear the gunshot below.
Oh no!
So you get a bonus dice.
My
Well,
character
listen
sheet.
purple. Yeah.
Listen.
Just because there's so much noise still around. Not,
Listen.
there's so many shots and stuff, but no. God. What Matt? What did you do to roll 20?
He arrived.
It's so mad at
I
you.
arrived.
All right. Okay.
My ears are still ringing.
Okay. Yeah, yours are still ringing for all the cannon and gunfire and stuff like that. Okay. What do you want to do though? I mean, you see, like they're pretty much giving up or jumping over the sides at this point. Um,
Are there sharks out in the water?
Not yet, but there probably will be.
Okay. Well, Santiago is going to assess the situation, and I guess we're done here.
Yeah, you can.
Start securing the booty.
All right. There's like abandoning ship trying to, pile off on small boats. Kristoff is like laughing. So, all right. I guess it would be. At this point, it's probably Martin. That's a 60. I think you're muted, Arlen.
I made a great joke, but you guys will never get to hear it. I'll just start the
Repeat it.
reloading process again. No,
You heard the gunfire down below though. The gunshot.
I'll say, "Hey Santiago, you hear that? Gunfire."
Huh?
Start reloading.
Okay. All right. Cookie.
Is that the only way down?
Right. Like right here. Kinda, yeah.
Oh,
3 different
oh.
stairs down, leading to different sections of the below deck.
Yeah.
I am going to go here and just head down.
Okay. All right. So kind of heading.
I don't know what is our 7? Is that 7 squares on the map?
Yeah.
Move.
Yeah, 7 or 8 or 6, 7 or 8. Whatever it says on your.
So I can get there and I guess go down one if down equals 1 square.
Yeah, you can get to here.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Dr. Vlar, this guy's going to come at you with his cutlass.
Okay.
Would you like to dodge or fight back?
I suspect that fighting back is going to be the way to go, but we'll dodge to start with. Why the heck not?
Okay.
I have some points in dodge.
All right. 33 is a hit, a normal hit.
Okay. And that is a massive fail.
Okay. So you take, 9 points of damage.
Oh.
So I rolled an 8 and a 5. Sorry, I don't know why it keeps rolling twice. So actually, it's 9 points of damage because cutlass is D8 plus 1.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. Okay. It's your turn.
Whose turn?
Yours.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Yes, Dr. Villard, he attempts to slash back with his knife
okay.
to see whether or not he is any good at this at all.
Okay. This guy's got a. Oh, nice. 40.
Yep.
This guy is going to fight back in desperation. He fumbled. I wonder if there's a special if he fumbles. For sure, I guess his cutlass goes flying, but I'm going to see if you get a special. Okay. Yeah. He like overextends.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He does not. He will not decapitate himself. Come on, stupid sensitivity. All right. He overextends. His blade goes flying.
Okay.
But he stumbles kind of into that room or into that hallway past you
Mm-hmm.
or with you, into you. Okay. All right.
I'll step back so that he can stumble out there.
All right. So. Oh wait. Wait. Oh, you hit him though, right?
I did.
Yeah.
For 3 whole points.
He's still up, but you're whittling
Yep,
him down.
Yep, he's down to 6 now. Or he's
He's
taken
taken
6, I should
6.
say.
Yep. Okay. All right. Back to the top. Santiago, you're just like collecting stuff.
Yep. Checking bodies, make sure that nobody's gonna like pop up and say, "Ah," and stab me again.
Mm-hmm. Nah, they're finishing people off and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it probably got caught in the death. Probably could have gotten caught in the door frame. That makes more sense. Like, or you know how like some of those doors have those like like shutters got caught in the in the kind of shutter the porthole type of thing. All right. So definitely, Santiago, as you're looking around, you notice that the Kala contest is starting to list. So some of those cannonballs that the Cronus shot must have hold it.
Or the water line.
Yeah, below the water line. So it's starting to sink. All right. Do you want to move anywhere specific, or just like looking around there?
For Santiago?
Yeah, Santiago, it's his turn.
Oh, well, seeing that the boat is listing, we're gonna go see if we can find any booty down below.
Okay, which way do you want to go? There's you saw Cookie run this way. You see Martin standing over a hatch over here. There's a hatch here.
We'll go down this way.
All right, so fine. What's your move?
Those are cannons, okay.
Gotcha. Movement. Was the spot that I was in, is that down below or up above?
That's above.
Or on the top part?
Oh, yeah, I guess it was on here.
The upper deck, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if I need to climb up, then I would go down to go north.
Yeah, I guess there's like a set of stairs there.
There's a small step there.
A step up. So
let's see here. Movement.
So you're like here.
Move rate 8.
Yeah. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can jump down there if you wanted to, or go to here, and which would put you here. Yeah, that'd be 1, 2. You jump down, and you probably would see the fighting and stuff down there.
All right, I'll come down here.
So it's 3, 4, 5, 6. You could get to here actually with the 8 movement.
Really?
Yeah, because he was here, right?
Okay. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
What you doing, Mr. Justy?
All right.
Just there's a
You must be kidding.
it looks like there's a passenger in here because I don't think it's the captain.
It is a captain actually.
Oh, it is the captain. Okay, I thought the captain was female for some reason.
No, that was that was your ship's master or something.
Maybe because of the Contessa. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Yep. Okay.
Yes, but it is a shame, Mr. Captain, that you are not of wealth. We could perhaps ransom you back to someone, but it appears our captain does not want to deal with such things.
All right.
So I suppose we fight on.
All right. Martin, I guess you're round number 2 of loading. There's talkie. You can hear talking going down below.
I'm sure I got it handled, and I'll have my gun loaded soon.
It's coming up right through that grate.
Yeah, that's true.
If we're doing accents, I'm waiting to hear Arlen's Dutch accent. You guys sound like Goldmember from Austin Powers.
Or Goldfinger from James Bond.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, same deal.
Arlen, it's not Arlen.
It's Auric.
Arik Goldfinger. Oh yeah, Arik, like gold. Yeah. All right. Okay. This guy goes now. All right.
Yeah, and I thought he had stepped a little closer to the doorway. That's why I'd stepped back
Oh
to
yeah,
give him some room to be there.
that's probably
There
true.
you go.
That's probably true. Yeah, he came at you. Um, I guess he's gonna try to pull the cutlass out of the door frame. He's able to.
Oh,
That's all
nice.
that's all he can do. 31. Sorry. I don't know. I guess I'm holding too long on the button. It's double clicking. All right.
Hmm.
All right. That was him. So Dr. Villard.
Oh, it doesn't appear that you're attempting to that you're amenable to surrender.
Not to that animal.
Ah, it is what it is. Well, he steps forward and stabs at him again.
Okay. I'm gonna fight back. And I failed. So you both failed. Okay. Nothing happens.
Yes.
Santiago, your turn.
All right. Is there anything I can do from the position that I'm in with Dr. Villard in the way, or reach around and smack him with a cutlass, or should just start reloading this blunderbuss?
I mean, you can like push through him and like
Oh,
I don't see why not. I mean, it's close quarters in combat. I mean, I guess
Mhm.
swirling masses and
yeah.
Yes.
combatants or whatever. Okay. Well,
And I think
Santiago.
you're big and strong enough to like push through, push. You know.
I don't know. I got a size of 65, if that's good or bad.
Yeah, that's good. Well, he's gonna since I fought back already, and I get a penalty dice if I try to do it again. He's gonna try to dodge.
So your cutlass. Green.
New.
Damn. Oh.
I'm rolling the dice. Is it locked? There it is. 80. Well, he fails too. Too bad. Okay.
Oh, we're both failures.
All right. Cookie, did you want to do anything? Sorry, got 2 rounds. I skipped you last round because you were just searching.
Yeah, I'm searching to just kind of identify whatever place down here is. Like, is anything of value, cargo, things they've stashed, things that need to be hauled up.
Yeah, I guess everyone's like telling you to hurry, the ship, it's sinking. So they're reaching down, probably through these hatches here. Oh, that's
right.
these actually. This probably goes to the bilges. Never mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, so they're trying to reach their hand through this hatch um, and through the ladder here, down the ladder, to try to get you to put things up. All
Okay.
sorts of
Do I find anything interesting?
What are you looking for? And then we can roll. See.
Well, just general loot that I'd hand up, but anything look out of the ordinary, particularly anything that looks like it might have to do with nautical lore, the lore of the sea, mythos knowledge.
It's hidden.
Probably not up here. I don't think so. But you can roll. You never know. Just roll. See what happens.
What do you mean roll? Spot hidden?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I think you find it a medallion, something like probably like hammocks and stuff that have been knocked about here in the forward crew quarters, and you find like a medallion that kind of catches your eye. Looks
Okay.
like you grab it.
I will grab that.
Okay. All right.
Is anybody started searching this area down here?
Nobody yet.
Nobody yet.
Okay. Well, I will probably holler at the people up on the deck. You sorry lot, get down here. There's more to search before it goes down to the bottom.
Okay.
And he'll go in here and complaining all the time.
So
Sure.
Couple guys jump down to help you out. Okay.
Have Cookie do all the dirty work.
Because you're the best cook in the world. Cookie will help you. Look, I found some potatoes. They only have a few eyes on them.
Ah, good.
I don't think I'm being anachronistic. No, you know what potatoes are now, right?
Yeah,
1720.
yeah.
Right. Okay.
We'll make a stew.
Mr. De Klerk, you're all loaded and ready to go. Arlen.
Sorry, I was watching a YouTube video called 9 Ways to Sound Dutch, the Dutch accent in English.
Oh, wow. Way to get into character. Yes.
All right, what was the question?
It's your turn. You're ready. You're loaded and ready to go.
Oh, that's all loaded up?
Yeah. Well, you'll finish loading this round. So
Okay, well then I'm going to stay out of danger while I finish loading, and then
Okay.
I'll be ready to go.
Okay. I think it's your turn. Oh no, it's this guy's turn. All right. So he's gonna attack you then, big guy, Santiago. You fighting back or are you dodging?
I will dodge.
I got a 57, which is a miss.
Oh.
Yeah, the
Do I
one
have
would have
to-
been a hit. You
Do I roll a dodge?
No,
You don't need to.
you don't need to.
If I got a critical failure, then
Then you fall down.
I dodge into the blade.
You
No.
threw yourself into it, yes. No.
If you want to, you can. That's fine. Whatever.
Yes.
No, that's not what would happen. You might slip and fall, but okay. So then it's Dr. Villard, your turn.
Dr. Sanjus, he decides to, while the fight is going on there in the doorway, he's going to open this door to the south and see if there's anything in this room of note.
Okay. Nope. Doesn't spot anything interesting. Well,
Okay. Actually, I will go ahead and spend a few points. I'll spend 5 points. Or is it 4?
You would have to spend 4 points.
I'll spend 4 points to give that a possibility of finding something.
Okay. You see it. There's a floor in this room here. There's a floorboard loose.
He will step into the room and pop the floorboard up to see what he sees.
Okay. There is a small treasure chest.
Aha! That'll be something to gather next round, I suppose.
All right, Santiago, it's your turn.
I was expecting water to shoot out that loose plank. What you idiot! All right, I'm going to attack that guy
Okay.
with a cutlass.
It's gonna counterattack.
And
Jeez, dude.
You can spend 3
Five.
points and make it hit.
I failed.
And then he'd
Well,
dodge it.
No. Yeah, he dodged it though, so I wouldn't.
Fun.
Or did I say fight back? I think I said fight back.
Yeah.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah. So that's a hit, but just a normal hit.
Oh no!
So it's a D8 plus 1. 9 points. Dang.
Ugh.
When he's hit, he's been very effective.
Yeah, I know. Maybe they can't. Maybe they can't handle it. Martin, it's your turn. By the way,
All right. I've
and you
got
can
my-
hear. I guess Cookie, you can hear fighting and stuff.
Okay.
Still,
All right. I'm going to
it's
do,
round 3.
I guess, pistol into holster, down the ladder to, like right here or here, I guess. So I got a clear shot, and then I'll shoot this guy.
Okay.
around Santiago.
Okay.
Miss.
No dice.
Cookie looks back at these pirates and he says, "So, a Spaniard, a Frenchman, and a Dutchman try to take a pirate, try to kill a man.
A Spaniard, a Dutchman, a Frenchman against one Spaniard. Yep. Okay. Because are we betting, Cookie? Are we betting? All right. I guess it is the captain. Put this guy here. Might have to.
Still trying to figure out what Cookie's voice is going to be.
Oh yeah.
I have it in my head, but I can't get it out.
Nope. Do this. Do that. Yeah, that will do it. I think.
Give him a Grover voice. Fire!
Why would you
It
do
just
that?
became Yoda. I'd be too tempted to make it Yoda.
Yeah. Okay. Guess you can't. Since it's a I don't like that one. Oh. What did I call him? I was trying to get Captain Kristoff in the action, I guess, but I'm gonna see what the name of this picture is. Here. I guess I'm just gonna call it Captain, not Kristoff. That's the only problem. I have so many assets that I'm like, Angry Police Captain. That's funny. Captain James. I have the other Captain Kristoff, which is silly looking.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what this thing's called. That's fine. All right. You do probably, Cookie, you probably hear Captain Kristoff's voice goes, the ship be sinking. What are you all doing down there?
Right?
Probably calling through one of these hatches.
Trying to kill the captain.
Bring him up top! Bring him up top! We'll execute him in front of everyone.
All right.
Well, it's a captain.
Over to
I think it's the captain's turn.
Oh,
It's the captain's turn anyway, but that kind of happens. It's fine. You can walk over there.
okay.
All right. Sorry. He's attacking Santiago again. I got a normal success. No, I missed. Where you declared what you wanted to do. Did you want to dodge or?
I'll dodge.
Okay, it's fine. You don't have to roll. All right. And then now it's Dr. Sanjus.
Dr. Sanjus takes his round to, let's see, he'll sheath his knife and reach down and grab that chest
Okay,
and extract it from its hiding place.
nice. Okay. Cool. All right,
I presume that will be pretty much the extent of his turn.
that's fine. All right, Santiago.
All right, I'm gonna attack that guy for the 10 millionth time.
Fight back. And I rolled I rolled an extreme
Yay!
success.
Hey,
I got an extreme success now.
All right.
Wow. Okay. Dang. Yep, I got extreme success. So that's going to be 9 points plus another D8 plus 1. Ouch. Wow, I've never seen a character die in a pulp game. It's just your unlucky day. So 9 plus 5, 14 points of damage. Ouch.
I'm at 0. Is that death?
No.
Cookie. No. All right.
That might also be isn't major wound half of your HP?
Yeah, I think it's a major wound. as well.
Yeah.
I think you can. However, wait. Before you take that, I guess you weren't here for the pulp cheat sheet. You can. Well, you might have a talent because I know there's some talents that mitigate this type of thing. You have night vision and quick draw. Okay, never mind. You can regain with 20 points of luck. You can regain 1d6 hit points on the next round if you want to. By the way, yep. So there's that possibility, and I believe he does. You do have a major wound though. I don't think that changes any. Because it's half his hit points, right? It's 14. Yep. Mm-hmm. So we'll look at that. Auto fire, wounds and healing.
When dealing with major wounds, a
Yeah.
hit location should be rolled.
Okay. All right, we'll roll on the hit location. And we got a 44.
Well, hit location is just a d20.
Oh, it is? I thought it was a percentile die. A 20. Set the head.
Ahead.
Is it really?
Yep.
Dang. Okay.
Sweet.
All right, so it is a major wound to the head.
I don't like this character anyway. Would you cut his head off?
All right. So you make a no. You immediately fall prone. You roll a con check to see if you fall unconscious.
You get a fancy eye patch.
On.
Did you make it? I don't know if you made it. You failed. All right, so you're unconscious. All right, and so you are dying, which is funny. Okay. But when do you actually die?
There's a doctor right there next to him.
Yeah.
There is, with his hands full of treasure chest.
It's a different kind of doctor.
Okay. Yeah. You will die unless first aid is administered. Okay. Well, but you also can use luck to avoid that. Or you can give yourself 20 points of luck if you 1d6 hit points. So, okay. Wow. Dang. So I get to put the prone thing on you. Well, that was so the cookie. You go up there, and you're like, what the? Whoa, crap!
Ooh.
That's shocking.
Skinner.
Okay. All right, Mr. De Klerk, you're like, oh crap!
Shoot him.
Arlen stepped away. It looks like. There he is. He's practicing his Dutch. So Santiago got brained and knocked to the ground.
Yep.
It's your turn.
I will reach down and I'll try to grab, by like his collar or something and drag him out of the way,
Okay.
like a little bit, basically, so that he's out of the direct line of fire, so somebody else can step in.
Okay. All right. Cookie, it's your turn.
I'm going to throw a knife at him.
Okay. Nice. God. 3 points of damage.
And then I will throw a second one.
Okay. Failed. Because you got a penalty. Yeah. Second one's penalty. Yep.
All right.
But he's taking 9 now. He's still up. This guy. All right. So he just step. He's like in a fervor, and he sees Dr. Villard Sanjus with his chest. He's like, no, he can't have it. So he's gonna go after Dr. Villard. You got a chest. You can use it to parry.
Excellent. Hopefully I'll get some armor value from it too.
Yeah, you can probably get some armor value from it.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get to my simple roller here.
That was one parry. Is that just a brawl check?
Yeah, it'd just be your brawl or your weapon. It's fine. 58 is a miss, though. Okay. All right. But you can, roll. I mean, you can, if you're like trying to, maybe you can hit him with the chest or something.
That's true. That's true. I'll just roll my unarmed.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, hard hit.
Yeah, hard. So,
So that's what, a D3? I guess it's a D3. Yep. So that was 2 points of damage.
2 points of damage. 2 points of damage is hilariously enough to not knock him unconscious.
Taking him out by his own treasure chest.
Yep.
All right, Cookie will grab him
Okay.
and rifle through his pockets.
He has a key around his neck.
I assume I'm gonna stick it in the chest just to make sure it's the key to the chest.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
it's
Well,
something
we gotta.
missed.
Yeah, you can do that. We gotta see what happens with Santiago. All right, Matt. Would you want to use? Let's see how many rounds you have. All right. So you can either spend 20 luck to stabilize yourself and get 1d6 hit points back, or roll your con to see if you actually die.
I have first aid and medicine. If either of those can help me keep him alive.
It takes a minute, I believe, to make that work.
But
For medicine. I don't know about first aid.
well, yeah, first aid is administered to a dying person. It looks like you can do that. Yep. So you could do that too, but
I'll go
Well, I
ahead
was just
and
thinking
use-
I can roll first aid in that case, and then we can see if he wants to spend luck for the points.
yeah, but I guess it's like if we go in order of dex, right? If he goes before you go.
Oh, yeah.
Although I guess his dex is technically 0. Maybe I'll make him go at the end of the round. Yeah, let's do that. Right, because he's unconscious. His dex is technically nothing. All right, so go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do the first aid.
All right, first aid.
Nice.
Yes.
That's a hard success. That's good, actually.
Mhm.
So that's going to be a D3 plus 3, I think. That's good. So whoever wants to roll that D3 plus 3, and that'll bring him at least level.
I'll let
right?
Matt roll for his own hit points.
That was cool. At least they'll roll 20 like somebody. Nice. 6 points back. You're still kind of like dizzy and woozy. You might have like a concussion, but yeah. This guy's.
You might have lost part of an ear too.
Yeah.
Who knows?
You have a nice wound or something. Maybe you will get an eye patch. All right. Okay. Cookie, you can rifle through his shit. Find the key. Around his neck. What else does he have? Yep. Yeah, and you can see there's like more stuff in here in his cabin as well. As you rifle through his stuff, you see that there is a large chest in there as well.
Big enough? It's too big to carry off.
With a couple people that could help you. I mean,
Okay.
Doctor Sanjust has like a carry type of chest, and this is like a bigger, like a footlocker type of chest.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So one of these guys.
Try to find the maps and charts too if you can. They usually hide those.
Yeah, I guess there's a center of the room. There's a large table that you could just like grab up, or call these guys to help you grab all that stuff on the table.
Yep.
There's actually on the wall. Well, near the wall. I guess what it looks like. There's a large table that could sit a bunch of people. You wouldn't think of that, but that. I don't know. This map is weird, but don't worry about it. There's a large. It's extra dimensional. There's a large table in the room that can sit a lot of people. On a wall are several charts hanging in the swaying netting, so you can grab those, and a lit oil lamp, surprisingly still on the wall, and the chamber pot in the corner, if you want that. And on the captain is, like you said, that key. Someone can drag him up, and then someone can help out Santiago up on top to get out of here.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Sure. Dr. Sanjust is grabbing the chest and heading up if he can help Santiago along the way. That's great.
yeah. So everyone kind of probably quickly wants to get off the boat as it kind of starts listing and sinking. There probably are sharks in the water at this point.
Oh boy.
Dead bodies being thrown over and stuff like that. And you see some of the people from the Kronos are taking like pot shots at the fleeing sailors from the La Contessa. Cronus is saying, "Stop! Don't waste your ammo, boys. Let them go." All right. So you guys get back to the Kronos.
Yes.
I'll probably let's switch to here. But you know what? Before we get to the next scene, I think we'll take a little break. So it's a big fight. We switch to the maps here. We're somewhere in the Caribbean, and take like
they forgot to label the Gulf of America.
Oh right.
Oh,
lovely. Why you gotta be political, BJ? Why you gotta be political?
It's the joke of the time. It's a joke for the times. Not in one way or the other.
Okay. All right. Well, let's take a 5-minute break, and we'll be back in a few. Good fight, everyone. Sorry for the bad luck, Matt. That's crazy.
Go get a snack. Be right
the
back.
thing is, if you had taken that major wound to the arm or the leg, it would have been an instant amputation. But it didn't mention anything about headshot.
Well, maybe amputated his ear. All right. We'll be back in 5.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah. How do I? Yeah.
You're good. Recording.
Okay. Well, you can't see me, but I'm back down here. I think Joe might be back.
I am.
So here we are on the map of the Caribbean. Bring up.
Do we have an idea of where we were at on the Caribbean?
Good question. It's probably somewhere between Nassau and Florida.
Okay.
I think so. Wait, is that right? No. No, I'd say probably. Let's say like in the straight there between. You can see my ping straight between
down
Cuba,
Jamaica and Cuba.
Yeah. That sounds cool. Just because where the next scene will be.
Do we have a ship token?
I don't think I have a ship token. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I should. I'm sure I can find a ship token. It's going to be a trireme, though, you know?
Yeah.
For my library, but maybe not.
It could be with that whole. I don't know if you're on the Hyperborea Discord, but there's been a big discussion about what exactly a coaster is.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
and one guy is, well, I know what you're telling me a coaster is, but I want to actually find a good map for it because it breaks my verisimilitude. if I don't have a good map.
Okay, well. Oh, I did Sea Ships Volume 2
Oh,
in
nice.
my collection. Let's see if I can open it. Oh, I got Cannon. It doesn't have full ships. Sea Ships Volume 1. Let's see if that has. Does that have? No. It has like. Oh, there's some. There's some. I see some ships. Yeah, this might work. It's big.
Oh, wow.
I guess we can play around with it a little bit.
It looks like if you could shrink it again by half.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but I want to try to keep the proportion too, right?
Mm-hmm.
At least put it in the square, right? There you go.
Ah, there we go.
That'll work. That's good enough for now. I'll probably try to find or make the like a profile of the Cronus a little smaller,
Cool.
something like that. There's some other interesting ones. Yeah, there are some interesting ones. So I'll have to look for something that looks more akin to the
Worst comes
Cronus.
to worst, you could just get make a token of a skull and crossbones flag.
Oh, that's true too. Yeah, I could. But it looks like the Cronus is like at least double, if not maybe double masted in the jib type
Okay.
of thing. Yeah. So all right. I guess we just. Oh, Arlen's back too. Matt, are you back or?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. So we're probably around here. Right. And then you have so Captain Christoph. Right. Comes to the deck. They kind of looks at you guys and they're back on the deck of the Kronos as the Contessa lifts probably badly and eventually slaps onto the water and sinks proper. And he introduces you to somebody. You recognize this guy who you might have seen throughout the battle. It's Ice-T. Not really.
The big black man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's he introduces this here be Mr. Preston. He be your quartermaster. Preston, you did a fine job, mate, sabotaging all those cannons. And the thing with the sails. Christoph laughs. I thought it was fair to me. So they bring forth, I don't know if you guys.
I think we did. Brought the captain over? Yeah.
Yeah. He asked you to hand him the that small chest, by the way. Ah, you found it! You found it, lad.
Yes.
Give her here. There's more fun stuff in the bigger chest for all ye.
Uh,
All right.
we'll hand it over.
Yep. So they bring the big chest, and they open it. Inside are the captain's clothes, which they toss to the group, as they kind of are kind of maybe have one of the smaller sails up so can get away from the sinking ship. They throw these clothes out there. They throw some log books, a bottle of ink with a quill. That the other pirates they kind of move aside, let that hit the ground. They're fighting off over the clothes. He doesn't toss out, but he puts out a set of pistols. Interesting.
What kind of pistols?
Huh?
What kind of pistols?
They're dueling pistols.
Oh, nice. But they're Spanish dueling pistols, aren't they?
Right.
Ah, inferior.
Mm-hmm. All right. And then there is like some doubloons and you can see he pulls out. There's some doubloons in there and some silver pieces of 8, and then he takes the key, unlocks the smaller chest, and then he kind of puts it on the ground. You see them rummage through it. The quartermaster rummages through it and then hands out a small black box among the gold and silver and hands it to the captain. And the captain goes, "Oh, we 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 found it." And he goes, "The rest." Eh. And then he dumps all those golden doubloons that's remaining in that chest into the big chest.
Oh.
And then Mr. Preston is, "Hey, it is just as you described, Captain." And the captain takes it, smiling. "I'll be taking this in lieu of my usual cut. For joy, beauty, and glory. Before we give out the shares, though, these new recruits need to take the oath." He points to you all. And you hear the other sailors as they're tearing apart this captain's extra set of clothes. You guys can, if you wanted to, you can grab the logbooks and the ink and the quill and stuff.
Sure.
The dueling pistols that quartermasters put aside for now. And then the other sailor goes, "A cut for a cut, a cut for a cut." And you see a sailor pull out a knife. He slaps his palm and slaps it to the gunwale of the ship. And he says, "I swear to serve the Kronos and her captain and ne'er betray her." And then the cheer goes up from the crew. And they he hands who has the lowest luck right now? Whoever it is.
Lowest luck. Well, my luck right now is 61.
65 for me.
Mine is 60.
So close.
And
You mean?
Anyway, well, Cookie, I guess he hands you the knife.
So what does this entail?
You gotta cut your palm and slap it on the gunwale and swear.
Is this like an actual? Does this seem like a normal thing, or does this seem like a?
You can roll. Don't you have a little bit of occult, right?
Yep.
Or a lot of occult and a little bit of mythos.
My trait is mythos knowledge. So I don't know if that means.
So yeah, roll your occult, and then roll your mythos.
There's no mythos, is there?
Cthulhu Mythos.
Yeah,
Cthulhu
Mythos.
Oh, there it is. I see. Okay.
Right. Seems normal to you.
Okay.
All right.
I guess I'll do it.
All right. So you slice your palm and do that, and then you pass it to one of these other guys.
Yep.
All right.
Here you
So
go, Santiago.
all right. So upon swearing the oath, Cookie, a chill runs up your spine, followed by a warm, nostalgic feeling that you haven't felt since childhood. You can roll mythos again and also make a sanity check. Or either make a sanity check first and then, okay. And then you can roll. Oh, you made the mythos. Interesting. Okay. That's cool. You still have to make a sanity. You fail your sanity. All right, you lose one sanity. There's definitely something. You feel like you've read this in some tale somewhere, but you can't quite pick it up. It unsettles you a little bit. Cookie? He hands it out to Santiago.
Am I gonna have to make a save versus hepatitis?
Sure, whatever.
Thanks a lot, Cookie. All right, I got myself, and hopefully I don't kill myself.
No. The same thing happens. You can attempt a sanity check.
Sanity check. Sanity.
You're good?
That second mythos roll, do.
Huh?
What did I get for that successful mythos roll?
Yeah, you feel like you've read about this somewhere, but you can't quite place where. I guess you didn't hear me when I said that. So you feel like you have to go look in your book, in your storybooks, for what's going on. All right. So you don't lose any sanity. Martin and Dr. Villard.
Sure.
All right.
Dr. Villard is curious about the occult ramifications of this.
Does he have a cult?
I do.
Okay, yeah, you can roll. Nope.
I'll go ahead and. Can I spend on this?
Yeah, it's not a mythos roll.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend 6 points of luck on this to drop that down to a 25.
I mean, I would say you've never heard of this in the pirate culture, and it seems to remind you of some sort of a tribal ritual from Eastern Africa.
Interesting.
Or,
That's fine.
Or the Indian Ocean.
Okay. Well, in that case, he's going to take the blade and run it over his hand without actually cutting himself and wipe the blood from his wound earlier and use that to apply it to the ship and say the oath. So it'll still be his blood. It just won't be from that blade.
Okay, so he's doing. Where is he taking the blood from?
Basically, the 9-point wound that I took earlier.
Okay, yeah. Okay. But you still feel that chill, though.
Okay.
And that warm, nostalgic feeling that you haven't felt since childhood.
Sure. And so I need a sanity check.
Yep. Good. That's good. You don't use any sanity.
Okay.
All right, Martin.
All right, I will roll my occult as well. See what I know. Nope. All right, I guess I'll chop.
Okay. All right.
And I'll roll sanity.
So you lose one sanity.
Oh. All right.
You're unsettled.
It begins.
So Cookie, as you're thinking, you're like something about island pygmy people. So Cookie, I don't know. BJ's can't hear me, I guess. His ears are muted.
No, I can hear you.
So yeah. Okay.
Something
some
about
sort
island pygmy people.
Yep. That you read in one of your tomes.
Okay.
All right. All right. So after the oaths are taken, the captain opens a small black box. There's a glow. And he pulls out a strange green stone that looks like the flat piece of some fantastic creature. And then a piece of an old clay plate. A wide grin broadens the weather captain's face. Quartermaster, give out the shares. Marie, Cookie, break out the rum. It's been a good day. And all of you receive a doubloon and 20 pieces of 8. And
nice.
And a glass of rum. Let's see these. And this is actually what it is you see.
Mm.
All right.
That medallion I found, does it have any kind of occult?
And this is like that piece, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a face with a vaguely tentacle-shaped beard.
Right. And then the clay plate is what's there behind it. The thing that you found.
Mhm.
Medallion.
The medallion. It's like this. It's a medallion. It's like a little. You think maybe it's ivory or coral, and it's carved in the shape of like a bloated woman.
Special.
And I guess there's like a like a cord that's like strung around the neck.
Hmm.
And the woman has like a triangular shaped head.
Seem at all familiar to me?
You can make an occult and a mythos check.
Maybe I'll actually make it successful at some point. Good grief!
This game's so fun. No. All right. Oh, so definitely. Okay. When you kind of look at your later, I guess when you look on later at your tomes and stuff like that, you see that those small people are called chochos.
ECHO.
Yeah. This is from Cookie.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
And some islands near India. I guess
Okay.
that I guess is I guess are the British know that I guess the British already have India by now, right?
Oh yeah.
In
British
17
East India Company and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yes.
I guess it'd be near the British holdings where the
Well,
East India
they don't own it, right? They've
Yeah.
got like trade ports.
Some
there,
trade
so-
ports, yeah. So I guess they'd call it. They know it of India. We know of India, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
These
East
are the West
Indies.
Indies. Yeah, the East Indies. Oh yeah, the Dutch know about it too.
Yeah. Company was founded in 1600 and dissolved in 1874. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They've been around for a while. Okay. All right. Yeah, you can't replace with that bloated woman necklace, medallion, charm. I say it's like yeah. Although you think it also is reminiscent of like the Far East. Do you Cookie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So you guys, I don't know how, if you guys want to try to interact with, you meet other members of the crew. I guess I should do that. You meet the bosun. Oh wait. Are you the bosun, Santiago?
No, he's the coxswain.
You're the coxswain. Yes. You meet the bosun. This guy here. Sean Bean. No, I'm kidding. It's not Sean Bean actually.
He's a dead man.
Did you see him? Did he come up?
No. But if it's Sean Bean, he's gonna die.
Show to everyone. There you go. All right.
Looks more like Orlando Bloom.
Oh, does he? Okay. You meet the master gunner. There. Master gunner Lucia. And a sailing mate. There you go. Marie Fulton. And apparently, unfortunately, the ship's doctor, John Oates, had an accident of some sort.
Will he be replaced by Daryl Hall?
No, but he'll be replaced by Dr. Villar Sanjis.
Yes.
Well, they say accident, but he must have been killed during the combat. So, which I don't know, Dr. Villar, do you think you had anything to do with that?
Probably not.
Probably not. You're busy
Looting.
looting and fighting the captain.
Yes. Oh, and getting stabbed. I need to do something about that also
Oh,
before the
right.
golden hour is up.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
need to make a first aid check.
Sure, sure.
Let me find that. Ta ta ta. There we go. First aid, first aid, first aid, first aid is there it is. Oh, nice. So how many does that heal?
What'd you get? Did you
Well,
extreme?
I got a 16 out of 60. I
Uh,
almost got a. I came very close to getting the
extreme.
2 level.
Yeah, if you want to spend 4 luck, I mean, it's either a D3 plus 3 for a hard or a D6 plus 3 for the extreme.
Let's go with the D3 plus 3.
Okay. You don't have to spend any luck then. D3 plus
Yeah.
3.
Advanced roller. There is no D3, so we'll call it a D6 and have it.
Yeah.
Plus 3. Okay, so that's a total of 5.
Yep, yep.
Marie Fulton.
Mhm. Yep.
And I guess I could try to patch up. Or can we further patch up Santiago?
Yeah, I think it's like now we do like medicine, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, major wound recovery. So medicine treatment of injuries using the medicine skill takes a minimum of 1 hour and can be delivered anytime after the damage is taken. If it's not performed the same day, the difficulty level increases, so you have to need a hard success. But a person treated successfully with medicine does another D3 hit points in
Okay.
addition to the first aid. So that's another D3 plus 3.
Yeah. Ah, okay.
Yeah. Oh, just yeah.
Oh, 6.
Well, it's yeah 6. You're right. Okay. Um, and then at the end of each week to see you have a major wound. Okay, interesting. Oh, well, that's good. So you need to make a for each week, Matt, since you have good medical care. At the end of each week, you're going to roll you have to roll a con roll. You won't heal until that major wound goes away, but you'll make a con roll with the bonus dice since someone did give a proper medicine to you, so you're under proper care, so you'll be good that way. Um, if you're like in a bad, like where there's no treatment or in a uh, non-hygienic place, it would be a penalty die. But you don't have to roll that now. We'll just have to, you know, count 7
It's okay.
days.
We're very hygienic. We use a mix of lime juice and salt water
Nice.
to clean the wounds out. Yes.
That's cool.
It was either that or urine.
All right. Interesting. Oh, there is a variant. There is a variant initiative roll if we wanted to
Really?
to vary it. Yeah, we could basically roll for initiative and then you go, extreme hard, um, extreme hard, normal, fail, and success
Oh,
rate.
okay.
That's an idea. We could
So
talk about it.
you just make a dex roll and see how you do?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool. All right. So, yeah.
What do we do for our advancements?
What do you do for your? Oh, at the end of the session, we'll roll,
Okay.
and then the ones that you made without pushing or using luck that you've checked, then you can roll, and if you roll over, then you get a D10. And
Okay.
so, and
And if I
then
remember right, everybody always has a permanent check in seamanship and pirate chant.
yeah, because you're going to be doing that. That's fine. You're good check at the end of each session. All right. So You all are so you are all brought into the captain's cabin. The room is large, contains an extensive library. A bed is on one side with 3 drawers built underneath, the middle one with a keyhole. Most of the room is filled with a large table set into notches on the floor to keep it from sliding. Chairs circle the table. A large safe sits in one corner. Several oil lamps are burning around the room, and smoke wafts out through the grates in the ceiling. The windows to the cabin are left open to the breeze, and the sound of singing filters in from the main deck. Someone has struck up a fiddle, and another is playing a penny whistle. Preston, the quartermaster, and Chappelle, the sailing master, are also there. And Christoph speaks up. He says, "Aye, we finally found it. The beginning of the astronomer's map. I've spent years tracking this down. Well done, Preston," he says, slapping him on the shoulder. So, yeah. So he shows you again, even though you didn't get a good look at it. He shows you those things again, the map thing, the map, or the greenish looking thing, and then the clay
Right.
part. And then Chappelle speaks up. Why didn't the previous owner use the map? The captain grins and pulls a key ring off the wall. They wouldn't get that far without the second piece, I reckon. And he lays another piece on the table.
Uh,
I could just show you this.
Silly question, Carl. Would these map bits fall under the category of archaeology by any chance?
Oh, yeah, sure. Maybe. I don't know. Navigation archaeology.
Okay. Navigation.
Archaeology for the provenance, right?
Okay.
That's that. Did you see that one? Yeah.
Oh, no.
And then
Actually, shoot. I'm only 1 point off on that. Why the heck not?
And he shows you this one too. There's a couple pieces there.
Yes. And you said navigation for the constellation things there?
Yeah. He says that
Nice.
the captain spreads that crude map of the world across the table as well. As you look together, you see you made it. The navigation.
I critically made it.
Oh, yeah. You can probably inform the other people who are there, or everyone else wants to make rolls too, for their own information. You don't know the provenance. You don't know where these things are from. A nice GM would tell you. Maybe you have some hints from based on other things you found. Anyway, so you definitely see that the first piece. Yeah. So basically, one looks like it goes to Central America. It looks like it lines up with South and Central America, and the other one looks like you would continue on.
Oh, yeah. I see.
Yeah.
The bronze is the profile of South America there.
Yeah.
So,
So,
can we tell what language that is?
This might be a good time. One of my talents is the linguist talent, so I have the ability to determine spoken or written language, and a bonus die for language rolls, which I assume that means that I can tell the stuff that is in Greek, and maybe the other stuff I can roll for it.
Okay. Is that in Greek?
I don't know. I will.
Yeah. I mean, in the image, yes, that's
okay.
The stuff that is. Yes,
Like
some of it
there
is in
above
Greek,
below
some
the
of it
line.
is in, I think it's supposed to look like cuneiform, although I have no idea whether or not it's accurately cuneiform or not.
Well, let me go. They have stuff on this thing, so let me find that before we
Yep.
Sure.
we make these rolls, so I don't have to be looking crazy from it. Oh yeah, it does look like. Okay. All right. Yeah, I found what you needed. It is Greek. Or it is, I mean, you could probably, if you make your linguist, you could probably read it.
Well, linguist is a talent. I can tell what language it is, but I
Oh,
think
okay.
without language Greek, I don't think I'm going to be able to read it.
Right.
Although I have language Latin, so
I do too.
if I could turn the Greek letters into Latin ones and then make a bunch of educated guesses.
Remember,
Well,
languages are all a base of 0, 1 or not.
well, I wonder if would you have like a if you feel like you were classically trained, would you have a Latin to Greek of something somewhere?
Like a little codex of some sort.
Yeah. What do you think, Arlen? Would that exist?
Well, that might exist. I don't know how common that would be. I guess we could ask the captain if he has something like that in his small library. Um, I'm trying to think of other ways we might be able to translate. Um, aside
Yeah,
from if
sure.
there are any Greek speaking pirates on board, you know.
Not likely. Cookie, do you speak Greek?
No.
Well,
I'm pretty sure Santiago does not speak Greek, correct?
That is correct. The church does not want us to read the Bible in the original.
Oh, because yes,
Everyone knows that the Bible original language of the Bible was English.
Yeah. King James.
King
Just asking
James.
James, yes.
All right. Well, we could roll a group luck check to see if someone has that on the board the ship, whether you guys own it or the captain has one.
How do you roll a group luck?
So we take the average luck, or actually we take the lowest luck, which I think was 60, I believe.
It's now
Well,
59.
No, it's 59. Yeah.
Yeah, mine is 55 right now.
Oh, so 55. There you go.
Yeah.
But all is not lost
Okay.
if you fail
Huh.
it. But maybe you might have it already.
I'm waiting for it to.
The cool thing is, in the adventure,
Oh, there we go.
they do have the translation. All right.
Oh.
You don't. Yeah, you don't have it.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure. I mean, hopefully you. Well, anyway, as the captain spreads a crude map of the world while you're thinking through this, because well, from here we can cross 3 oceans or sail around to the south. Either way, we'll need. Either way, we'll need supplies, Captain. We don't have near enough for that kind of voyage," says Preston. I'm not going to do Ice-T's voice. It looks like Ice-T to me. Those be treacherous waters, Captain, Chappelle says, looking at the chart. The Drake can swallow a ship without a ripple. The captain looks to you. What do you mates think? Should we spend 6 to 8 months on a world cruise or risk the Drake? The Drake being the Drake Passage around. I guess
So I'm guessing the Panama Canal's not there yet.
No, unfortunately, it's not. And I don't think
Yeah.
you guys want to take apart your boat and cross the Panama jungle and make another.
It sounds like if we're going to pursue this, that the Drake is our best option.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Was it? Yeah, I guess so. I was just wondering if we have to go necessarily, because it seems like it's a much easier. Is the Drake around Africa or around the South America?
South America, Straits of Magellan, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just thinking because I mean, by now we know the world is round, right? Despite what some, Genoese think. That we could go the other direction, and that's often an easier passage.
You need the Portuguese rudders. You ever watch the Shogun movie?
The captain says, "You Dutch are always so safe. We will take the Drake."
Oh, no. I mean, it's almost all the way down to the chilly lands of the frozen
Patagonia.
south.
The Patagonians are there.
Yeah, down to the Shetlands.
Anyway, stop first. Chappelle, set a course for Port Royal. All right. You guys want to do anything this evening? Apparently, you're going to go to Port Royal.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I will reload my gun and basically make sure that I didn't get too much blood on my clothes.
All right. He asked if you could read the stuff on the map.
I cannot. It looks familiar, but
But he has special skills. Yes, he looks at De Clark and Ballard.
I can tell you that it's Greek, Captain.
Aye, so maybe Port Royal can find some sort of translator.
It's possible. What was I able to pull from that navigation roll about the map there?
Yeah, that it goes around South America and stuff.
Okay, good.
And there's other pieces that probably continue the globe. That's for sure. What it all means, who knows? Right. Good.
It's basically a double keyed map. It requires both the stone bits and the jade bits.
Right. And there's missing jade bits probably too.
Yeah. Well, it looks like there's a bunch of missing tentacles.
Yeah.
Yeah. This might actually be a good break point for us to get a feel for how the post game stuff goes.
Yeah. Let's probably do that, and then we'll pick up with Port Royal, which I do have ready.
Okay.
For the next time already, but yeah, we could go ahead and stop here and then go over the post stuff. So I think people made skill rolls successfully. I hope.
Yeah.
All right.
I've been checking a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Well, cool. Yeah. Remember, unfortunately, you don't get it for failure, unlike in Harn Master, and you don't get it if you use luck or push the roll. But I don't think anyone pushed the roll.
And no Cthulhu Mythos.
No, but you will get one Cthulhu Mythos.
Okay.
Cookie for that knowledge. Oh, and the Oh, you didn't make it for the statue, right? The statuette, the idol.
No, I did not. But I'll try again another time.
Okay. Cool.
All right. How this works is if you roll over, you get to add points. Is that right?
You roll over.
I forget how much you get to add.
1d10.
Fail. So basically, if it's a fail roll, you get to add 1d10.
Yep. Okay. Pretty much. Who wants to go? We'll go in order. Who wants to go first? One at a time. We won't go in order. We'll go one at a time. Who wants to go first?
I'll go ahead and start.
Go ahead, Joe. Go for it.
Okay. We'll go ahead and start with his anthropology roll. Yes. So that's a D10, you say?
Yeah.
8 points.
When did you roll anthropology?
When we sat down and I asked about whether or not the map pieces would be anthropology, and you told me yes.
That's archaeology. But...
Oh, archaeology. I'm sorry. That's what I meant. I clicked anthropology instead of archaeology.
Okay.
So it was actually my archaeology is 25. So it still would have been a fail.
Yeah. Cool. We got 8 points. Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So next.
I was listening to
BJ?
Podcast.
That was the only one? Yeah. Oh, no. You can do all yours, Joe, and then we'll do all of BJ.
Okay, cool. We will go with brawling.
Okay.
Oh, man. Heck of a time to make that roll. Firearms, handgun.
Yeah. Nice.
D10. points. Medicine.
Nope.
I didn't learn anything new from you, Santiago.
Mhm.
Navigation.
I'm looking at his brain.
Yeah. I think that's brain. I'm not sure. Brain is brain. Navigation pops up by 3. The occult. Learned nothing from that. And then spot hidden. Language pirate chat. There you go. I get a little something there. Where are you? Yes. 9 points of pirate chat. And seamanship. Three points there.
Oh,
so that is it for me.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing. Did you make or fail your sanity check?
I made my sanity check.
Okay. All right. So, BJ, what were you going to say about the podcast thing?
I was listening to a podcast last week, and they've been playing Call of Cthulhu for probably about 6 months, and one of the players finally realized, oh, every time like this, you use a skill, like that's how I don't know how he had not really caught on. So they were outside of a library about to go into the parking lot. He's like, okay, so I jump over the curb and I climb up on a car, and then I look underneath to see if I spot anything hidden. And then he's just like rattling off like 20 as many skills as he could think of.
That's awful.
He was just
I
joking.
wouldn't,
He was just
I wouldn't
joking.
let him
He
do
was
it.
just joking. Well, he was just joking around.
Yeah.
It wasn't it wasn't serious, but it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it is a comedy podcast. They're not.
Oh, okay.
They weren't serious about that. So, all right, fighting brawl.
Carl thinks that games shouldn't be funny.
No. Unless we're playing
Okay.
Bunnies and Barrows, or Barrow Maze with Greg Gillespie, or what else? Looney Tunes.
So that goes up by 4. Very good.
Or if
I
we
actually-
roll a 69 on the Rollmaster critical table.
Oh boy.
Why is that? Because you get hit in the crotch.
Oh,
Because they have all of the crit tables have a special result that's extra funny on 69.
Really?
Because it's a D100.
And extra deadly on 66.
Yeah.
Well, one of these days, someone will run Rollmaster for us.
Our buddy Jason loves Rollmaster.
It'd be cool to get it on the channel.
I will play Rollmaster if someone will manage my character creation and leveling.
I'm sure there's a program.
Yeah, it is a lot easier now that you can automate a lot of that stuff. That's for sure.
Yeah. Is that it? No, you got more. Didn't you?
One more. Oh.
Okay.
All right, that's it for me.
Don't you? Oh, is Fighting Brawl the knife thing? Is Fighting Brawl too? Okay.
Yeah.
This your knife went up. Oh, you failed your sanity and you made a Mythos roll, right? About the.
I did.
So you get 2. You have 2 Mythos
Okay.
instead of 1. All right. Arlen,
All right. I failed my sanity. Do I get anything?
you get 1 Mythos.
1 Mythos. Nice. Up from 0 to 1. All right, here we go.
Does that
Firearms
automatically knock your
handguns.
sanity down a point, or does it just mess with your max?
It messes with your max.
Okay.
I know.
Wow, you're rolling so well.
Oh, there we go. All right. Get a tiny bit. I think that's it. 'Cause oh, look at that.
It must have been during the rum drinking.
Yeah. I got
you didn't roll linguist, right, or anything?
a linguist is a talent, not a. So I have language Latin for whenever we do some of that. But everything else, I failed a bunch of stuff. So I think that's it for me. Yeah.
Okay. In Santiago, you do get rifle and brawling, by the way, Santiago, because those were successful when you didn't roll. Now you make it. These are high to begin with, though. Wow. You're supposed to do the opposite, Matt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you
What
make
else
any
did
spot
I
hidden
do?
checks? I'm sorry, did you succeed at any spot hidden checks?
I don't believe so.
You did succeed at dodge, didn't you?
You succeeded at dodge.
Mhm.
He's good at these already, though. Just not when we're playing. And then the
Roll
seamanship.
Constitution for getting bonked on the head and not dying.
Yeah.
Constitution?
No, I was making a joke.
That's not a skill.
All right.
Credit rating.
Credit rating. All right. Let's see. Do language pirate and seamanship too. Hey.
What is it? 1D?
D10.
D10.
1d10. Yep.
7.
Mm-hmm.
Did we take a boat over?
You're on a boat.
No, but pilot boat.
No, not yet. But you probably will next time.
I mean, as far as how we got to the other ship. Did they
No, you
come up
guys.
alongside?
You guys swung across
Okay.
like Errol Flynn.
And then that was seamanship.
Language pirate
Pirate.
chant.
Language pirate.
Oh boy.
What goes
Oh.
up? What goes
I'm
up?
only at 27, so I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Now you're at 30.
Nice. Anything else we missed?
I don't think so.
You think I forgot to roll for dodge?
Oh yeah, dodge probably.
Yeah, I rolled dodge and I was successful on the just opposite.
And I think Joe made a dodge roll.
Yeah. In that fight downstairs. Come on, you. Why are you not clicking for me? There we go.
Yeah. Failed it twice.
Oh, it did? Okay, bonus. Do I get to roll?
No. It's 43 though. 43 is
Yep. Okay.
or 40 43. That's nice. Cool. All right, well, it was good. I'm finally glad we got this going. Any
Indeed.
comments or questions? But probably a lot of questions, but in character type of questions. But it was kind of fun to start. It's kind of cool. I like that they start the mystery like right away. Yeah. It's kind of cool.
I don't really have any questions at this point.
Yeah, and then we're gonna hit. Well, Port Royale is the next kind of quote unquote scene, and then we'll see what happens in Port Royale,
Nice.
and then go from there. I guess you're supposed to go like Port Royale, and then I don't know. You probably just hit go like this to mark Debo, and then around. So I'll have to add another map at some point. As you kind of go around South America, and there could be adventures in the interior.
True enough. Did the Contessa's maps have anything for maps of the eastern part of South America?
What would they have maps for? If there's a Spanish ship.
Were they mostly limited to the Florida area and whatnot?
No, it definitely would have maps though, like all around the Gulf of Mexico, and the Yucatan, and along here. It probably has a map of the Pacific coast of Central America though. Yeah, but maybe not further down, which would be cool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Port Royale, you can start asking questions. So Port Royale, you guys can do whatever you want to do, but probably follow some of your backstory stuff too. So,
Good enough.
all right. Well, cool. Well, thank you guys for playing. I had
Sure.
a good time. I think the combat was fun. I apologize, Matt, that you had such a horrible set of rolls and luck. But hey, your character's still alive. You just got to figure out, I guess, what new scar he has in his head and face area. Maybe he is missing in here. I don't know. It's up to you.
Or do you get a wicked scar up the side of your jaw?
Yeah, maybe that'd be kind of cool. All right.
Chick stick scars.
Chick stick scars. That's true. Pain goes away and glory lasts forever. All right. That's from Replacements. All right. Everyone take care. Thank you so much for playing.
Sure.
And
Have a great night.
Have a great night.
Take care, everybody.
See you later.
All right. Well, stop there and then cut the rest off if we need to. So yeah, well, thank you guys so much. And I'm glad we got this finally going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and Matt, you can take off if you need to. I know it's late for you, so but thanks for showing up. That was cool. All right,
He may have already disappeared.
he may have already. Yeah, he's still in level 20, but he may have he jumped off the Zoom, so you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much. We'll see some of you soon.
Monday.
And we got
So-
we got another player for Traveler. Looks like.
Heard. Has he figured out which character he's playing yet?
Oh, he
He
made
posted
that.
two.
Oh, no,
he posted two.
I posted one. I posted one, and he posted one. I just having fun
okay.
with the thing. I was
Okay,
having
so
fun
the-
with the.
So the Marine Scout, what the one was the one you did, and he did the other one, the one with the drifter.
No, we both ended up being drifters, but my guy was a scout, drifter, scout, and then his was like a marine.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Who's going to play with us?
This guy Oxoso, I don't know.
So yeah.
Yeah, Oxoso.
He has a Marine Corps Academy Psi weirdo washed out.
Yeah, the
Enlisted
size should
starting-
be in. The size should be
Yeah.
interesting.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, it came up in his events.
Yep.
So the Psi thing.
So he's basically got base level training in 3 different Psi abilities.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. So he doesn't get the -3 at least, but yeah. No bonuses. All right. Well,
I mean, he's got a decent Psi score, so he doesn't have a minus there too. So
yeah. All right.
All right. I will talk to you guys later.